Hello pilots and welcome to season 2026 of Australian Drone Racing. This year marks 10 years since the very first Australian Drone Nationals and promises to be one of our biggest ever. My name is Bear and I am the new president of AUFPV. I came on board as president at the end of last year, around about the time of Drone Nationals in Brisbane. I would firstly like to thank and congratulate the former committee on all their amazing efforts over the past 2 years. In particular, Zach, as president, did an amazing job with Drone Nationals being held in Townsville for the last 2 years, along with Jared and Richard, who were also part of that committee and helped keep AUFPV alive and running during that time. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. You have put us in an amazing place now, and we look to continue your great work. The committee for 2026 consists of myself as president, a new position of vice president with Samuel Evans, or Ironoid, from Eastside FPV. As secretary, we have Andy Harvey from FPV Rebels, and our treasurer is Daniel McCulloch, or Mac Daddy, from Panorama Drone Racing. We're all keen to see AUFPV continue to serve Australian pilots, and we hope that you enjoy what we have in store for season 2026. First up, the information you are all wanting and waiting for. After the success of Drone Nationals last year in Brisbane, we are back at the same venue from the 30th of September to the 4th of October. Mission Foods are once again back on board as title sponsor, and I am looking forward to improving and making this year's Drone Nationals even better than the last. I truly cannot wait. But before you get to Drone Nationals, you first need to qualify. And so, from today, the Mission Foods Australian Drone Nationals qualifying series is kicking off. Over the next 4 months, pilots are able to qualify to be in the top 96 pilots to qualify for the Australian Drone Nationals. The track and all the details are available on our newly redesigned website, along with our social media, and the track is available on Velocidrone for you to practice at home. This track is without a doubt the biggest qualifying track we have ever produced for a Nationals event. Clubs have 4 months, as I said, to run as many qualifiers as they wish. And as always, we are welcoming DVR submissions for those who may be outside of Australia or unable to get to your local club during the qualifying period. I'd like to shout out a massive thanks to Wilf and Gabe for their efforts in designing and getting this track on Velocidrone and mapped out so that we can get it to you to qualify for this year's event. As I said, only the top 96 in open class will qualify for the Australian Drone Nationals. New to this year's event will also be qualifying for ProSpec. After the success of ProSpec at last year's Nationals and the growth of the specification around many clubs across the nation, we have decided to run qualifying for ProSpec as well. Same track, same rules, different quad. Good luck. I hope to see those. I'm looking forward to seeing those results. Part of my mission with AUFPV is to grow the sport nationally and to grow our presence internationally. To do that, AUFPV needs to be more than just an organisation that runs the Drone Nationals. So, here's a little teaser of a few of the things we have planned coming for season 2026. Our newly redesigned website contains a calendar of drone racing events across the country. Pilots can now use this to plan out their year for which major events they wish to attend. It will also help organisers find the ideal time to schedule their events to minimise clashes and maximise attendance for your events. If there is an event that's missing or you want to add your event to the AUFPV calendar, please reach out and we will include it. We are currently trialling a national pilot rating system. This is a system that takes in data from your local club days, as well as state and national level events to determine pilot skill rating. Built much like any other system across a wide range of sports, from tennis, motorsport, and even chess, it is a comparison of how you perform against those who you race. It will allow you to track your progress and your improvement in the sport over time at your current skill level. It will take some time for the ratings to rationalise and normalise, but the intent is for pilots to get an understanding of how they fare within their club and at a national level. Typically, pilots can only compare themselves when they fly at a national level event or outside of their own club, which sometimes isn't possible for all pilots. So this system allows you to gauge how you are performing relative to your peers And the rating system is your rating based on your skill level and is designed to track your improvement. I'll be clear, it is a rating system, your rating, not a ranking system. We are not here to find the best pilot in Australia. It is all about your performance and how well you are going. Finally, across the country, we have multiple clubs that are also multi-GP chapters. These include CMRC, FPV Rebels, Panorama Drone Racing, Outer Heaven, and Eastside FPV. Multi-GP have just announced that they are running the regional qualifying series, in which the winner of that series will earn a ticket to Multi-GP Champs to represent their region. The regional qualifier series allows each Multi-GP club in our region to run a qualifying event. Now, this can just be a normal club race day that is announced as a regional qualifier. Pilots in each of these club events earn points in the series, and the top pilots will be invited to compete in a regional qualifier final at the end of the year to earn a ticket to Multi-GP Champs. At this stage, the regional final is looking to be set in Sydney, but more details will come out soon on this. The regional series is being coordinated by AUFPV, headed by MacDaddy, and any pilot is eligible to compete. You do not need to be a member of one of these Multi-GP chapter clubs. You can be any pilot in Australia, just needs to attend one of these clubs that is holding a regional qualifier to get points on the board to be eligible to compete in the final for a chance to go to Multi-GP Champs. More details will come out soon, but that is how we are shaping up so far for season 2026. Pilots, if you appreciate these kind of updates, I will endeavour to continue these type of videos to keep you updated. I'm sure they'll be smaller going forward with more updates as we go forward, but there are a lot of good things coming for Australian drone racing in 2026. I'm looking forward to making this sport bigger and better, and I want you guys all to be involved in it. For now, all the best, fly hard and have fun. Bye.